Ladies and gentlemen, beans and rice, welcome back to the Otaku Brothers podcast. My name is Joseph, your co-host, joined by my lovely, lovely co-host, Ben Chan. And today,
Mr.
we
Beast!
are having a great show for you all today. It's a good time. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Thank you, Ben. Thank you for that. Hold your applause, please.
I don't have Nitro anymore, no.
Yeah, that's a shame. You gotta work on that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. We got a great show for you all today. We love you all so much. Thank you all for the support. Like I said, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button if you haven't. Thank you for all the love y'all been showing us on the shorts. Ben, I had a short that I posted that got 1.4 thousand views, and we got like
Nice.
3 or 4 subs. We're almost to 130. We're at 129. So keep pushing. We're almost there. It's exciting.
Nice.
It's an exciting time. But thank you all so much. Seriously, the love has been amazing. We love you guys. We got a great show for you all today.
Nice.
We're talking about some more anime. Some 2 new shows came out. We got Kaiju number 8 and Go Go Loser Rangers, which seemed like a great time. But Ben, before we get into any of that, I was watching another podcast, the Trash Taste podcast. Love those dudes, and they had the guest, English dub voice actor on the show, right? And I forgot his name. Oh my god. Let me look that up real quick. But anyways, they had him on the show. They had him on the show to just talk about voice acting, what it's like, and all that stuff. Who he voices. His name Alex Lee. That's his name, Alex Lee. So yeah, they had Alex Lee on the show. So he is the voice of. So let me just name some of the characters for you. He voices Mash from Mashal. He voices Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. He voices. Oh my god, there's another big one. I was gonna say. Okay, well, most recently he just voiced Jinwoo in Solo Leveling.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
But
That's what I figured.
then, one of the funniest stories that he told on his show, or on the podcast, was about how he voices Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend and his experience voicing Kazuya. And he went on the show and he talked about that out of all his roles, that was the one that he dislikes the most, because he said that he's very against like voice acting in like something that's not as like, it's a little more sexual, it's not as PG. Rent a Girlfriend, right? So he said he was a little uncomfortable. So he said whenever he got the audition for it, he never wanted to decline it because apparently it's just not good for business, right? Obviously makes sense. So he didn't decline it, but he told himself and he told the guys on the show that his strategy was he didn't want the role. So he said that he was going to try and give a bad performance so that way they wouldn't call him back. And he did he said he did it in one take, the audition, and then just submitted it. And he got the role. So he got the role as Kazuya for Rent a Girlfriend. And the rest is history. He said doing that whole scene with him in the tissue box, that's all I'll say for that scene. He said that was the most uncomfortable thing he's done in his life. So wow. I thought that was just awesome. It all comes full circle, Rent a Girlfriend. I feel like this show, Ben, that's like our thing. It's like it always comes full circle and comes back to us for that. Yeah, he also talked about roles that he didn't get, which I thought was interesting. Being a voice actor seems so cool. He said that he tried out to be a voice actor in Alicization, but didn't get the part. And then he also tried out to be a character in JoJo's Part 5, Golden Wind, but didn't get a part for that either. So I just got me thinking of like who he was trying to be. So yeah, I just thought it was interesting. Just a funny little bit to start the show. But yeah, I don't know, Ben.
That's cool.
Have you ever thought about voice acting or anything like that?
No. I can't say I have.
Okay.
I think that's cool. I think it'd be funny to dub over. You know what I want to do? I want to take scenes and then we dub them over. You know.
We still need to do that. Yeah, me and our other buddy did that on. If you could find that on the channel, I just wanted a place to upload that.
Did you post it?
Yes. It got 60 views. Some guy complimented us. It was so sweet. He said he commented saying that he liked it, and then 2 weeks later he commented again saying this still makes me smile. So I was like, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
So shout out that dude.
Yeah, but like just like iconic anime scenes, like literally just taking the same words, but we have to do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. That would be fun. We definitely gotta look into that. That would be a good time. I'm trying. There's so many scenes we could do.
Bad.
Yeah, like oh my gosh, the Dragon Ball scenes would be great.
Mark.
Yeah.
What would you have after 500 years?
I'd have you, Dad. I'd have you. Peak cinema. Peak cinema. But yeah,
Dude.
so I mean, we should definitely look into that. We'll make like a folder, and we should just do all the fun scenes. We got to do the Denji and Makima scene. That could be a good one as well. We'll flip for who's who. So yeah, that'd be fun. But I don't know,
I'm
voice
not doing it
acting.
if I'm Denji, by the way.
Oh, well, so voice acting always seems something that was cool to me. I don't know if I personally could do it, but I mean, if the opportunity ever arose out of doing this, Ben, out of someone's like, hey, these guys have two beautiful, lovely voices, then I wouldn't be opposed to trying it out. Is all I'm saying.
It
So,
definitely voice acting definitely makes or breaks a show, I think.
oh, 100%. Hmm.
It kind of shows um he has passion.
Oh, 100%.
Like if you're
Because
just doing it for the money, he'll just do it. But I know Alex Lee, especially with his solo leveling performance,
mhm. No, I
he really likes it.
I completely agree, and that's why it's so interesting to me English dubs, because I feel like some of them just don't have that passion, but I feel like the
Mhm.
best ones do. I mean, Naruto was incredible, Dragon Ball, Mob, um, Solo Leveling was good. I haven't really listened to the Demon Slayer one yet, but I mean, it's Demon Slayer, so
Mhm.
I mean, I'd hope it have a good one, you know. So I don't know. Yeah, it's very interesting voice acting in dub and how it contradicts the Japanese voice acting. There is obviously a lot of differences that have to go through with it, especially with translation, and then just kind of the way things sound. So
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but it's interesting because like I always thought, Ben, like whenever in Jujutsu Kaisen, whenever they say what's the word translation for domain expansion, the I don't want to butcher it. I know how it starts, but something
Like the
10.
Japanese one?
Yeah, the Japanese one.
Like Ryoiki Roi Ryoiki Tenkai or something?
I know Tenkai's the last part, but yeah, but I'm like that sounds so sick. But then again, I'm like domain expansion does sound sick too. So some of them do translate well. So it's just
Funny
hit or
because
miss.
like I think a good example of like translating is Sukuna's domain.
Mm-hmm.
Because whenever that episode in season 2 got released,
Mm.
uh his domain was called Malevolent Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think like even in the first season it was called Malevolent Shrine, and the manga is called Malevolent Shrine.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Interesting.
I think it's just funny. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I
Everyone made
agree.
fun of.
And you know, it actually that just reminded me of a thing from the podcast that Alex Lee talked about. He plays Thorfinn as well in Vinland
Mhm.
Saga. So he talked about how the translation for that is very odd because apparently there's like a lot of pauses. So I forgot what scene it was. I haven't seen Vinland Saga, so but there's a good iconic scene where he says something like I'm going to murder them. And then in the manga, it says like I'm going to murder them. Pause. Guys is what he says. So if he was saying that in English, it'd be like I want to murder them, guys. You know. So it's
That's
just
weird.
it's just figuring out how to translate and what is best for the to be faithful to it, but as well as to make it sound appropriate in English. So that's just a whole kink that they need to work out, and it's just another side of voice acting and dub, which is pretty cool. I thought. But yeah, I mean, that was just a funny little side tangent to go off of. But Ben, how have you been? How's your week been? What have you been up to, man? I feel like it's funny. We talk like every other day, but I still feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. So
Yeah, we haven't seen each other in person in a minute.
yeah,
Um,
it has been a long time.
that's partially my fault.
It is.
Um, nah, dude. Okay, so again, school and work, a little
Mm-hmm.
bit different.
Okay.
School's been fun. I've been
Good.
working on a lot of cool projects.
Mm-hmm.
Um, one for the school. The there was this donor event last week, and the college had commissioned me and one of my other coworkers to make these little like commemorative trophies.
Oh yes, I saw those. Those are
Yeah,
sick.
that was a fun little project to work on,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just um using everything I've learned in my degree to
Mm-hmm.
make those, which was fun.
That's
Um,
awesome.
but then also in like my senior design class, um, we have like 2 weeks until our projects are due, and there's 6 people in my group, and they do not get stuff done, and it's very infuriating me.
Oh.
And I think my blood pressure is rising whenever I meet with them because I don't do anything.
You know what's funny? I actually just had a similar issue with that with a group project. I want to say, as I don't know if Ben can attest to this, but as both of us being in university, I have to say that I think group projects are the dumbest thing in the world. I think they suck, and I personally hate them unless I get to
I mean,
choose my partner. Because some of the times they are good. Like whenever I choose my buddy and I know we're both going to lock in and do an assignment, it's good. But sometimes you do get stuck with a person who is just not willing to work and cooperate. And Ben, I'll tell you their name after. You can probably guess who it was. But my buddy at school, he
yeah.
he was in a group project with some people, and he went out of the classroom and he has two other female friends that are in the class, and they overheard his group saying how they were gonna make him do most of the work. And I'm like, dude, I'm just like, it's cutthroat, man, here, dude. Like, people are just.
Just like, okay, I'm fine with group projects, like,
Mm-hmm.
but this one is different because it is like we've been working on this project since the beginning of last semester, like since August.
Oh, wow.
And so, yeah. So, like, all of last semester is the design phase, and then
Mm-hmm.
this semester we have to actually make it. And so,
That sounds like a lot of work, yeah.
there's 6 people in our group, which my boss at school was telling me is a very bad idea. Because it's gonna be like, yeah, there's gonna be like 2 or 3 people who aren't gonna pull their weight. And that's true because oh my god.
Yeah.
I think
That's how it
I'm gonna have
goes.
an aneurysm.
Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. But hey, that's just another thing to bring up is that, guys, we got like 3 or 4 weeks left of school, and then it's summer, and then that means it's the Japan trip, which is gonna be
No.
awesome. Me and Ben and the other dudes have been working behind the scenes a lot to make sure that we can get some awesome content for you all there, and it's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be an awesome experience. So we're very excited. So more stuff to come of that in the future, but that's just I'm just ready for school to be over, Ben. I this summer after
I
it's so funny after Japan, this is gonna be a very stressful summer, but I'm just looking at Japan that right now. That's all. That's yeah.
After April 26th, I am checked out. That is when my that is when my blood pressure can go back to normal and I won't have a heart
April
attack like every
26th. What do you? Is that your last
That's
day?
when our projects are like due.
Oh, okay. For that,
I I am not stressing about finals, I'm just stressing about this project.
that's fair too. I've got pretty much confirmed grades already for like 3/4 of my
Oh yeah.
classes. So it's just one class that it's ironically it's actually about Japan. So that's it's a politics of Japan class. It's I'm writing
Yeah.
a 10-page research report, and it's been very interesting. Maybe I'll talk about that sometime. But yeah, it's that's been kicking my butt recently. So I've been grinding and chipping away at that. So that's been fun. But in other news, while we're talking about school and things like that, then I got my grade back. I did a research report paper, or not a research analysis on Netflix and talking about Netflix originals, and I
Mhm.
tied it into talking about JoJo's.
Oh yeah.
And
I
it was
remember you telling me
I
that
was talking
too.
about Stone Ocean and how I thought it was a mistake for Netflix to globalize and try and create their own animes, and
Mhm.
how so I wrote it was awesome, Ben. I literally just had I got to rant about why Stone Ocean was garbage for like 7 pages, and I got a 99 on the paper. So it was
Nice.
yeah.
What was the 1 point for?
Dude, no, my friend said that too, but it was actually because I got a 96, but then I got some bonus. So
Oh.
yeah.
What did they take off points for originally though?
I don't remember. Um, I don't remember. So, but that's so funny. Imagine being that petty, getting a 99 on an assignment on an essay. That's why. See, Ben, I don't know how you feel about. Obviously, your line of work. I feel like I don't know if you have many essays as much as just actual work, but it's so ironic because the field I want to get into, there's a lot of writing, but at least in college, I will say I hate writing papers compared to just regular exams, because I feel like with exams there is a right or wrong answer 90% of the time. It's like assignments like
Yeah.
multiple choice or things like that where there is a right answer and it can be solved. But with essays, I feel like, I mean, obviously
Subjective.
there is a right way to do it, of course, but it is subjective at the end of the day. And I think
I
that really
yeah.
upsets me because especially I would rather take a class where I have a class right now where it's like there's only 3 grades and they're all papers. And it's
Mhm.
like I hate that compared to where if it's like 3 exams and I'm just like I'll lock in like that week before the exam and then just grind it out. But papers are just like, oh, it kicks my butt.
Yeah, like I don't. It seems weird how you can, because you, whenever a teacher tells you to write a paper on something, that's your view on it,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems weird for them to be able to fail you over that. Does that make
No,
sense?
I agree. Yeah.
Because you're writing how you feel about something, and they're like, "Oh, that's wrong. Actually,
Yeah.
that's not what you're
But
supposed to be writing." I don't know.
yeah, that's just my opinion. Don't take our views on that for take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, that's just how I feel about that. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
But um, where was I going? I thought I had something else I wanted to talk about, but I forgot now. So that sucks. Oh yeah, so I'm close to finishing Crocono Basket. That's awesome. Me and Ben were just talking about that beforehand. Awesome show. I actually saw somebody at the gym today, basketball courts, wearing a slam dunk
That's
jersey,
awesome.
which looks so sick. Those are so cool. Um, so yeah, oh my god, maybe want to get a Crocono Basket jersey, but I didn't know which one.
Do it.
Ben, actually, that brings me to another point. I have some friends, and we did a poll of best animes, and they sat there and looked me dead in the eyes and tried to convince me that My Hero was better than Attack on Titan, and not just Attack on Titan. What else was it? Um, oh, JoJo's too, and I was just like, dude, Ben, I don't know what to think of that.
I don't know. People have some really bad anime takes.
Yeah,
Weasums.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, he told
Just
me
like
he sent me a message today. What did he say? He said, "Did you watch Kaiju no Peak?" And I was like,
I said
"Yeah."
that to me
I
too.
said it was pretty good. Then he said, "Yeah, it clears Stone Ocean." And
It's just
I was like, ah, you know, he by the end of the season he might not be wrong, but as of right now, I can't just
you
give it to it based off of one episode. Um, but
yeah,
yeah.
he texted me the same thing. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, yeah, I just got done watching it with you. And he's like, he just said cap. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Look,
love to hate him. That guy, love to hate him. So that's awesome. But I mean, I guess that just takes us right into what we should talk about, right? We saw Kaiju number
yeah,
8 just came out along with Go Go Loser Ranger. Start of the spring season. Is that what it is? Is it spring? It's not spring. Is it spring?
spring?
Is it the spring
Yeah,
season? Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
So
Oh,
spring
I
season.
guess so.
We got some more shows coming out, but right now we got Kaiju number 8 and Go Go Loser Rangers to start us off this season. And Ben, I mean, we can start with Kaiju number 8. And just discuss from there. First of all, I want to say going into the show, I had no idea what to expect, but it was definitely not this. Um.
I had read the first volume
Oh, okay.
because
Okay.
I remember this. I remember whenever this got announced
Mm-hmm.
that I was getting anime, everyone was saying it's really good. So I went up. I bought the first couple volumes, but I only read the first one. I
Mm-hmm.
think I have like the first three.
Oh, cool.
Um, it was good though. I liked the story because I think it's really unique.
Mm-hmm.
I like these kind of animes where they focus on, or it's like a kind of a generic thing, like kaiju, Godzilla monsters, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they focus on someone who does a role that not a lot of people think about.
Yeah.
Um, which our main character in the show, he focuses or he works in a division where they clean up the mess. They dispose of the guts and the dead monster. And I think that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I agree. I going into it for some reason I thought this was gonna be a mecha anime. I don't know why. That's just the vibes that I got from it, but I'm very glad
Mm.
it wasn't. Yeah, so it's been really good this past episode. I liked the animation was very different. It didn't. I thought it was going for a more serious tone, and it still seems like it is, but it does seem like it's a little bit more comedic to me. And I think the animation definitely lends itself to that idea more so than action and or more so than serious. If I don't know, did you get that vibe, Ben? Did you get the serious vibe or more comedic?
I think a little bit more the comedic side.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it will get more serious though, just because some of the characters, especially that the white-haired guy,
Yeah.
he seems a little serious, and then the girl,
Mm-hmm.
the hunter girl, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone's names yet. first episode.
It'll come. It'll come.
Give me a few weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it definitely has the potential to be kind of serious, but definitely kind of silly right now.
Yeah, no, I agree, but it's good, silly. It's good, like Ben said. It's very interesting seeing that dynamic, almost like the anime that you were watching, Farron, I believe is what it's called.
Rayron.
Yeah, in the sense of like it's something a little uncharacteristic where it's taking place after the anime would typically end, and whereas this one we're kind of seeing away from the battlefield, the aftermath of it all, which I think is always interesting and fascinating when a show focuses on that type of stuff. So it's
Yeah.
really cool so far. The kaiju designs were really cool, and I mean, obviously it's the first episode, so we're just getting introduced to the world and the characters. But the two main dudes seem really cool. The white bleach haired dude with our main character who turns into the kaiju monster. He did seem a little silly and comedic, but the suit looked awesome. The costume, the design looks great. I thought it was really cool. His whole shtick. And then we also see the leader of this kaiju hunter group, this girl who seems to be childhood friends with this main dude when they were younger, and they both wanted to become hunters, but he didn't end up passing the exam. So it's going to be interesting to see how they reunite and act and go along after that. But as of the first episode, I thought it was good. I'm definitely excited to keep watching it. It's going to be something I'll look into a bit more. But then additionally, we got to talk about the opening. It's in English. We got an English opening.
Oh yeah, that completely crossed my mind. I forgot about
So I think is it by One Republic? That's awesome. That is so cool. And it's actually funny. I'm watching Arcane right now for anyone that cares, and I totally forgot that the intro is by Imagine Dragons. That's where that song Everybody Wants to Be Your Enemy. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I remember that song like blew up for a little bit.
Yeah, and I guess it was made for Arcane, which is really cool. I mean, that's so sick that we get to see this whole Western collab with anime. I thought that was really sick. So good for One Republic. Excited to see what the intro looks like for that. But yeah, I mean, overall, I thought it was a good first episode. It was very unique, very fun, and just excited to see where the rest goes, Ben.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad to have a weekly show to watch because I think last week. No, I know Wait, when did Loser Ranger come out? April 7th, right?
Really? That was a week ago.
Yeah, there should be another episode actually.
Oh, okay. Maybe we can check it out after this.
Yeah, I remember a couple weeks ago, like there was nothing to watch, and I was like, damn, just felt empty. Nothing to look forward to on the weekends.
I know, but hopefully this will hold us off for a while, until we get some more shows coming out later this year, which will be good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
When is Bleach coming back? Actually.
Oh, so are there 2 more cores left for Bleach?
Yeah.
Dang. Oh my God, the second core ended on such a good note, dude. Or is it the third one? That was the second one. Yeah,
second one.
Man,
you're gonna love the third one.
I hope so, dude. I hope so.
Oh my God.
I don't. Yeah, I just don't see where it's gonna go from there.
Core 3 is definitely the most blurry for me.
Well, that's good. I hope you don't look through it.
I'm not going to.
Good.
I just know that Bleach doesn't.
Thought you were about
a similar gap in area between parts 1 and 2 will be followed again, with Bleach 1000-Year Blood War being released in spring 24.
Okay. Well, we did get a trailer for it recently.
Yeah, we got a trailer.
So
there's no official.
That's weird, but Ben, sticking on that train of things coming out. Actually, I don't know. That's not even a good segue. This has nothing to do with that at all. Then I finished Volume 3 of Fire Punch, and it finally got me hooked on Fire Punch. It was such a good volume.
Oh, really?
Yes, I think it's really fun. It's such a good show or manga. It's really fun. I think you should give it a read. There's a lot of stuff you should give a read, Ben.
Like what? I know you want me to read Stone Ocean. Not Stone Ocean,
Steel Ball Run.
Steel Ball Run, sorry.
Yeah. That's probably top of the list. But Dawn to Dawn 2. So that's there as well. That's probably second. That's probably what I'd want you to read second. But it's just those two, really. but it is really good. Did you find out about Bleach?
I haven't found anything. There's nothing online really.
That sucks.
Has to be soon though, right?
When did the last one end? God, it feels like it was so long ago, dude.
Isn't it?
It feels like it's been really long.
It's been a very long time.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Didn't it start in like July?
Was it July?
Yeah, because the first core started in October
You're
of
right.
22.
Oh my god.
And then the second core started in the summer season.
That was ages ago.
It's only like it was only 13 episodes, right?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, what the freak? It's gonna be a year already?
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh man, that sucks.
It has to be soon.
It has to be. It has to be. There's no way. No. So God, that really does suck. But oh man. Yeah. Hopefully it comes out sooner than later. Then we should also watch Suzume. This is a random tangent, but I want to watch it. It's on Netflix now, and it's something that I've been meaning to watch because apparently it's really good. And yeah, I think it won Anime Movie of the Year. So I know it was really good. But yes. Moving on though.
3 months from core to 9 months ago, this person said
9 months ago.
if everything pans out how it did between core 1 and core 2, then it'll be April of 2024.
Well.
Oh, dude. And then someone 18 days ago said, yeah, still no official date.
That sucks, man. I was gonna say, it's already April 14th. That is insane. April is going by so damn fast.
Probably April. Dude, everyone's wrong. What is it?
Maybe when we go to Japan, we'll just ask him. We'll just...
Hey, can you hurry up, please?
Just knock at their door. Hi. Is Bleach ready yet?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That sucks. There's so much stuff, man, that we're waiting on. But who knows? We were actually supposed to get some news about Steel Ball Run in April as well, and that didn't happen, so... Oh, God.
Fell through.
It's so sad. I just wanted to get some confirmation, man. But regardless, even if it said 2026, I'd be like, at least we got a date. So...
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, they just got us gripped, man. Hook, line, and sinker. But
see, I kind of enjoy this because I'm not gonna lie, forgot about core 3 of Bleach, and so it's kind of just like I'll just keep living life, and then one day I'll be like, oh, or I read something, it's like, oh, it releases in 2 weeks. Like, okay, look at that. It felt like no time has passed.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I'm 30 with kids or something.
Yeah, let's not think about that. But yeah, anyways, let's just get on to Go Go Loser Ranger. Ben, that's the second show we watched for this start of spring. What were your thoughts? Power Rangers, but like the boys kind of style. This was fun. This was interesting. It wasn't what I expected. It was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun though.
Yeah. I was a little confused for like the first half of it.
Same.
I don't know if they said that what they were doing was an act and I missed it or something. But I just had like got the feeling like this seems very set up and fake.
Yeah, same.
And it was, but so it's kind of this like they're doing it for money per se, and the fame rather than actually.
But see,
I think that's a cool thing, but I like that we're getting the villains side of this.
I agree.
I really don't know where this could go. It's just this one guy. Kind of like the guy in The Boys, Billy Butcher.
Yeah, Billy Butcher. But yeah, it's very interesting because it seems like, I don't know, it seems like these Rangers are still powerful though, to the sense where they did end up fighting and killing all their bosses.
Yeah.
But now it's like they're just kind of like, all right, well, now that that's over, like just kind of keep this going with us for a while. So,
Hmm.
I mean, obviously they are still not good people, but they did kill all the bosses, which is good. So now they're just kind of capitalizing on it, which
Yeah.
is what it seems. But interestingly, I didn't know because we get that beginning shot scene with the dude, what is the henchman D or something like that.
Yeah.
When he's coming out of the train station, he gets stopped by that girl and that guy who touch his hand. That girl touches his hand almost like she's putting him in a trance. So I'm curious to see what her role is. If maybe they're trying to get people like hooked on these rangers to like become like some sort of cult and just to keep them going,
Hmm.
or what's going on there, because it seems like she's just a normal person. So maybe she also has powers, but I just thought that was interesting because it seemed like, I don't know, since he's not revealed to be that shapeshifter yet until the end of the episode. I just thought it was kind of like, okay, maybe is this going to affect his goals, or what? I wonder how it's going to play out. I really have no idea, honestly. I couldn't tell you where things are going to go from this first episode, but
Yeah. 'Cause it's not like they're it's not like they're necessarily doing anything wrong. The Power
mm,
Rangers,
yeah,
what are they called? Dragon Keepers.
yeah, Dragon Keepers,
Um, it's just like so he has a problem with his position in it, and so he's
yeah,
gonna retaliate.
mm,
So it's not really like they're. I mean, maybe they are like corrupt
mm,
people, but at least from what we've seen so far, it's just kind of he wants to change his role in all of this, and so he's right now to us he's still like a bad guy because he's gonna like
yeah,
I'm assuming he's gonna kill him.
yeah, agreed. But yeah, yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It's weird. It was very funny though. I enjoyed it. It was silly
I
seeing
like
all the
that.
henchmen talk, and it seems like he is going to be shape shifting into different characters and different people throughout the show, as kind of evident through the intro, which I saw online, by the way. So
Hmm.
that's where I found that. But yeah, again, it's still just the first episode. It's kind of hard to see where things are going to go, but I really do hope we get more about the Rangers themselves. I keep calling them Rangers, the Dragon Keepers, and where they came from, where they got their powers, what they are, and like who they are actually behind the mask. Because that's kind of what makes shows like The Boys and other superhero groups like that so invincible, so good, is when we actually see the characters underneath the mask and what their personalities are and why they do the things that they do. So that's gonna be exciting. But like I said, not much to go off of in the first episode. But that being said, um, Ben, the outro was really cool. You and I talked about it for a bit.
I think okay. This is such a cool thing because no one watches endings. No one
Mm-hmm.
watches. I mean, come on. When have you like ever sat through an ending?
Yeah, there's always been that debate, right? Of like, I know some people who skip the intros, and I'm like, that's crazy. But then there's people who are even like, I never skip the outro, and I'm like, oh,
No, yes,
I
no.
skip the
Everyone
outro.
skips the outro.
I do.
You stop watching the episode whenever you hear that outro.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this show does something so cool and unique.
Mm-hmm.
I think like you don't need this like really thought out like production story driven outro with all these visuals.
Mm-hmm.
Half the time people just skip it. I think it's really cool where you show the production process behind the episode
Mm-hmm.
and then have a song behind it. That's cool. I think that's really cool. Like it's
Yeah.
not even. I wanted to watch that ending. Like I said, I would have sat through the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, we did. We did. It
We
was a
did,
good
yeah.
time. It was a good time. I enjoyed it. I smiled.
Well, awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool, and it was very impressive seeing how. Because I mean, a lot of people, right? The casual viewers aren't going to know how that stuff works, and it is also
Yeah.
very interesting. Like honestly, Jujutsu Kaisen should take a page out of that and do it at the end of their episodes to save on
Yes.
production and to just kind of be like, "Hey guys, this is why we're working so hard. So chill out, all right? Cut us some slack."
Yeah.
So that's funny, but yeah, I mean, I thought it was cool. It was very interesting seeing how they made the episode and how it all works. Because I am also very um ignorant, I guess, to how it. I don't want to say ignorant, but just unaware of how it the full process behind it all. So it was very interesting to see how it was made, and I thought it was fun. Like Ben said, very creative way to do things, and yeah, I mean, it's really cool to see how people make the show, and it kind of goes with the vibe of the show as well. It seems like there were a little bit of fourth wall breaks in this, so it does seem like it's going to be a more comedy show. Hopefully, it gets a little
Mhm.
darker. I'm hoping it does. So, again, very curious to see where these two show goes. They're new, they're different, and I'm excited to cover them. So, yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great season.
Yes, I'm very excited for the show. I
Hmm.
heard about it a very long time ago, and I just got reminded about it again. Um, it's here,
It is.
finally here.
Yeah. Ben, do you know are there any other shows in April that you're looking forward to?
There's one. What is it? What is it called? I forgot.
No
I don't
worries.
know. There's one show.
Yeah, I think there's a
Uh,
rom com that I'm gonna try and watch. I think I need to find it though, but hopefully
I
I
don't
find
know.
it.
I'll figure it out. Maybe
We
I
need a
feel like
rom com. It's been too long.
I think it's not long enough yet.
Yeah.
Depends on the rom-com.
Hmm. That's what you gotta do, Ben. You gotta watch Married Couple. You're not watching. Once you finish Farron, give it a shot, and then you'll be
I
like,
don't know if I can take a rom-com.
dude, this one hurt. This one stung. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think I can only do a rom-com when I have like time. Like I need to watch that
Hmm.
not speed run it. I just need to like
Yeah.
watch it
No,
consecutively.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I agree. I agree. That is the best way to watch it, because nothing will ever top that moment when I started the show, and I was at my family's, my cousins, and it was nighttime. I was going to bed, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna start this show. I'll start it. I'll give it a shot. It was 11 p.m. I was like, I put on the first episode, and I was like, oh my god. And then I checked my clock, and it was like 3 a.m. and I was in 6 episodes deep into the show because of how, God, they just got such a way of doing it, man. It's unfair. It's unfair. So yeah, Ben, you know that should be your gift to yourself after you finish that project, that group
Oh,
project. Just lock in, just go home, buy like a glass of wine, just turn off all the lights, and then just watch it.
I think I'll look younger after I finish this project.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm stressed.
it'll be good for you, man. It'll be good. You'll be healthier.
Oh yeah.
You'll be
Oh,
glowing more.
I will be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I
And
can't
so,
even.
are you gonna be? Are you still gonna be here in the summer in this setup, the same spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about once the next? Well, cause yeah, after when are you moving out of there
After
anytime?
July, and that's
Oh
the plan.
shoot! And so
Yeah.
are you going back home or?
No, I'll have my job. I'm getting a pay. I gotta, like I told you, I gotta return offer at my job,
Mm.
and so
Oh, that's good.
after I graduate, I'll get a pay raise, and so I'm just gonna stay here.
That's awesome. That's so
Um,
sick.
so I have to find an apartment
That's
and
dope.
then move.
Hey, that'll be rough. Well, hey, if I
Yeah.
ever end up there, man, maybe we could get a spot, but who knows? Okay, just say
All right.
no. It's all right.
No, I would
No,
be.
no, I know.
That
I'm
would
just
be
kidding.
fun.
No,
You're just kidding?
no,
Okay.
I meant
All right.
that's not what I meant. You know what I meant. Um, anywho, um, shoot, there was something else I wanted to say. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, we could just end this off by talking about the trip and everything like that. Me and Ben, we have some unfortunate news about the one of the things. Fortunately, we tried to get some tickets for Japan, Universal Studios Japan, Mario World, and they sold out. Big L, very big L.
What is 5 more people in your park gonna do?
Dude, it's crazy, bro. Like the lines I've seen are ridiculous. I also watched a lot of this Japanese YouTuber I do watch. He said Japanese people love their lines, so he said they love waiting in lines. So I want to wait in a line, Ben. That's something I'm very
What do
excited
you
to do.
mean?
Yeah, I don't know, but no, it sucks. Yeah, I mean, I was really looking forward to the Mario World, but um, made a good point. There is one here in the U.S., so maybe it's a blessing in disguise, right? I mean, how different can a park be, right? So
It's Mario, Joseph.
I know it is. I know.
I at least feel
I'm just
bad for.
coping.
I just feel bad for our friend.
Yeah, so we'll probably
I
make
know
it
I
up
really
to him.
want to do
I'll
that.
probably make it up to him by going to a Tokyo Dome with him to see a baseball game. Maybe we might do that. We'll see. But yeah, now it just means we just got to feel more stuff to do. I think we should go to the aquarium in Osaka. I like aquariums.
Do they have animals
I'd
there
hope.
that they don't have here?
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have aquatic life that's not, transportable to the U.S. No, we'll play it by ear. I don't know. I'm just thinking of ideas. You know what would be cool, Ben? And maybe we could. I don't know. It's probably going to be too hard. But we could try and figure it out and maybe plan like a day trip to like Okinawa. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. What is in Okinawa? I don't really. I
Um,
know there's the military base.
there's a military base. There's also an aquarium. The beaches are amazing there. There's a lot of good tourist spots. They have a banana theme park where
What
you
do you
can ride. You
mean?
can ride banana carts. Oh no, pineapple! It's a pineapple world. It's like a.
Oh
Have you heard of that?
no, pineapple's my favorite fruit though.
Dude, you can try literally. My friend was showing it to me. He gave a presentation on Okinawa and our organization, and it's like a whole. It's just they have so much pineapple stuff. It's like a pineapple amusement park.
Sorry,
You're good.
dang it. You can't get monetized.
No. It's good. We're late enough into the video to where it should be okay. But yeah, so no, I don't know, but we'll figure some stuff out. If you guys have any suggestions and ideas of what you would like to see or what you think would be fun for us to do, let us know. Osaka's got some great nightlife, so Dotonobori is going to be a great spot for all of that. I heard my friend was telling me one time when he was there with his mom, they were just walking down, and he said the alleyways is where you find the best stuff. Like when you're on that main road, just kind of skedaddle like on the main road, just go enter the little side alleys. Because there's a lot of cool cafes, things like that. He said that he found a cat cafe, and he felt very uncomfortable going into it with his mother. So
Wait, like a cat made cafe?
yes, like the women are dressed up as
Oh,
cats. Yeah,
okay. I thought you
not
just like a
like
normal cat
no,
one.
yeah. That's what he thought too when they went in, but no, it was not.
Like they win.
So,
Oh, dude. I can't. I cannot go to one of those.
dude, you have to. We have to.
They make me meow, Joseph.
They make you meow. Like
They will. Like, are we talking? Are we on the same page?
I hope so. I don't know. I hope not. What do you mean
I'm
they?
talking about like a maid
Yeah, me
cafe.
too. Me too.
Yeah,
They make
they
you
would.
meow.
Yes.
I don't think
Like, okay, now to make the food taste good, we're gonna do our special spell, and you have to say this.
they just meow, Ben. It's a safe place. It's a safe space. They're
You're
not
gonna
gonna
put
hurt you,
cat
Ben.
ears on me, dude.
So I'm sure you'd look great as a cat. Anyways,
I
yeah,
couldn't.
a lot of good stuff we got to do. We still got to figure out if we're gonna go to Akihabara. That'd be awesome to try and go there. Just get some anime figures. That would be so fun.
I need
So
one. I need to bring home at least one.
yeah, yeah. So a lot of logistics we're still figuring out and planning. So, but just it's literally getting closer and closer every day, which is so insane to see that. I mean, Ben, I was gonna save this for like a pre-video or something we do before the trip, but like it's just crazy to think that we've been planning this since like almost 3 years ago. So that and now it's like finally here. So it's ridiculous, but yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be
Real
great.
time flies, man.
It does. It does. Having this like little time capsule of this podcast really shows how far we've come time wise. Like, oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, it's crazy. Not to
We
get
didn't even have
sentimental.
cameras at one point.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny seeing all our old setups too. I looked through them and I'm like, I've seen some where we're in like so many different places. I think
Yeah.
there's one where you recorded one time in your bed. Yes.
My bed?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, because I think that was when I would go home
Yeah.
for a little
So
bit or something for some breaks.
that's funny. But yeah, just look at us getting sentimental. So I think this is a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Ben, you want to take us home?
What episode is this? 83?
82.
2.
No.
Ah.
Oh shit.
18 more weeks, Joseph.
Maybe it is 83. That would be really embarrassing. Just here, you can just do the outro. I'll find this.
Well, another week in the books. Another week closer to our Japan trip. Another week closer to 100 episodes.
How many more weeks? How many more episodes do we have till the Japan trip? Oh my god, if we say that, that might be. Let me see.
It's like 8.
One,
This be
two,
less than. I felt like 6
four,
actually.
5, 6, 7.
7.
Well, that there's one Sunday. We're probably not going to upload that Sunday. Or no, because we technically upload on Mondays, and so that Monday would be the day we leave.
Unless we just want to do.
Yeah, no. I mean, well that one we'll do like I have something planned, so we'll talk
Okay.
about it. We'll figure it out. So, but yeah, like 6 or 7 more episodes. That's crazy. We're in single digits.
Oh, dude, I'm freaking out. I just. Oh, that's freaking. I just need to make it through 2 more weeks, and I'm done. Done.
I just need like 3.5 more weeks.
I can't even think about this thing. I can
Yeah.
feel my heart rate spiking.
Just don't think about it then.
Like that scene in Iron Man 3
Mm-hmm.
when the kid's like, I didn't even mention New York yet. You're just like, okay. Well, what episode was this?
82. I didn't even
82.
check. I think it's 82. Sorry.
I thought so. You're doing this whole time.
Yeah,
Anyways,
82.
yeah. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to episode 82. That's my setup shaking for the Otaku Brothers podcast. As always, my name is Ben, joined by my lovely co-host Joseph. I think you're on this side, right?
Yeah.
Cool, I got it right. And we will see you guys next week. Peace.
Arrivederci.
Bye bye.